What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is going to be your review for Legendary Season 1, Episode 5. So, I have to be honest. This episode didn't really do it for me. I didn't really care for this episode too much, and I'm going to tell you a couple of reasons why. The first reason why, the guest judge is Miss Kelly Osbourne. All I do is, I remember Kelly Osbourne saying on The View when Donald Trump first made his decision to run, and he made the comments about Mexicans being dangerous people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I remember that Kelly Osbourne was on there, and my girl, I can see her face right now, but from Do the Right Thing, Rosie Perez. That's when Rosie Perez was on there. And Kelly Osbourne made the comment, well, who's going to clean my toilets? If they get, if all of the Mexicans leave, who's going to clean my toilets? And I remember Rosie Perez was utterly offended because, she's Puerto Rican. And even if she wasn't Puerto Rican, I mean, that was just an offensive thing to say. And I remember it turned into a big thing. Rosie kind of snapped at Kelly. They went to commercial. And the word on the curb was that the producers made Rosie Perez apologize to Kelly Osbourne. And shortly thereafter, Rosie Perez quit the show. They weren't going to renew her contract, but she was going to work her contract out. And she was just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not coming back. And she was done. She quit. So, when I think of something like Ballroom, which is primarily people of color, I'm thinking to myself, that was very tone deaf, that she would be the person that they would invite to be a guest judge. Now, they said, oh, she's done, balls before, and she's an ally to, I don't know if Kelly identifies as part of the community or just an ally of the community. But the minute I saw her, I think I checked out. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. The minute I saw her, I was like, what? Then the first category, well, it was Remember the Time ball. So it was this whole ancient civilization theme. And the first category was March of the Mummies, and it was all about the old way of voguing. And when you think of the old way of voguing, if you go back and look at Willie Ninja, and you look at any of his stuff, that is that old style of voguing. Which, of course, in my mind, I was like, well, the House of Ninja better turn this shit out. Like, this better be their category. If that's who that is who they are named after, that is, they are the House of Ninja. I was like, they better come out here and do the damn thing. And as the performances came through, it was an individual performance. So, Lavin, they got a 10. They were good. Escada, a 10. Balmain, a 10. Gucci, 10. Ebony, Chop. He came out and he decided to do Michael Jackson in the middle of his routine. Law was like, excuse me? Michael who? Chop. Then we get to Ninja. Ninja got chopped. And I'm thinking, this is supposed to be y'all category. That is who y'all... Willie Ninja is the father of Vogue. But what bothered me more was the main, I don't know who I guess she's like a producer. The actress, the lady on here, she didn't understand why she got chopped. She was like, well, what? And Naomi, excuse me, had to explain to her what she did wrong. And so I'm saying to myself, if you are up here judging Ballroom, then I think you should understand Ballroom. And I know that that's been a criticism. I know we've talked about it, y'all. I know we've kind of had that moment. But it just seemed to kind of slap you in the face with this particular episode. And so, I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and go through it, you guys, because it wasn't a horrible, horrible episode. It was just those things just kind of turned me off. So, like I said, Ebony was chopped and Ninja was chopped. And so, Gucci and Balmain had to go head to head. Gucci won that round. Then Lanvin and Escada had to go head to head. Lanvin won. Then it was Gucci and Lanvin, and Gucci won. So Gucci won the category March of the Mummies. Then the next we had was a house performance. and it was mainly like the element of vogue was the floor performance, which is a lot of choreography. So when we get to the houses. So the first house to go was the House of Ninja. They did a whole gladiator thing where, you know, they were women gladiators. It was a great performance. It just was. It was a really, really good performance. It kept your attention. They were energetic. They were in it. Boom, got it. Next was Balmain. They did this Egyptian theme with the mummies. They were really good. I thought they did a really, really good job. Escada went next. They were like Greek gods. The judges weren't really feeling them too much. I thought it was okay. Like, it didn't knock my socks off, but I didn't think it was horrible. But the judges weren't impressed. They didn't like it. Then Ebony comes through. Now, remember, Ebony is still down to 4 people. And they did this whole... Wait a minute, hold on. It wasn't Ebony. It was Gucci. I apologize. Gucci did an Ice Age theme. I thought Gucci was off. Like, I thought they were a little sloppy at times. I thought they were off. The judges thought they did a really good job, but I didn't see what the judges saw, and, you know, it is what it is. But they did okay. I just thought they were a little sloppy. I just felt at times they weren't as in sync as they should have been. Then it was Ebony. Ebony is still having house issues, and they were trying to talk it out. One of the members of Ebony's kind of going through some things. And, you know, here's my thing, y'all. And y'all might get me in the comments. I really have a problem when somebody's like, well, I'm sorry I was rude to you, but I never learned how to express my feelings because when I came out to my mother, she put me out the house. That don't have nothing to do with you being rude to people and knowing how to talk to people. I'm sorry. I don't make that connection. Now, if you want to say I'm going through some stuff and people don't understand my story and my struggle, I was homeless, I went through this and I went through that. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not taking anything away from your story and what you've gone through. But in my mind, I just have a problem when people excuse their bad behavior with all this other stuff. And I just feel like you were rude. You just needed to apologize. You were having a moment. You were going through something. And at the end of the day, like the house mother said, like, look, my job is to help you work through these things. But at the end of the day, you got to talk. You got to let us know what's going on. And all you had to say was, you know what? I was going through something and I'm sorry. But anyway, I didn't like that. I just felt like I didn't see that connection between you being rude to them and your mama putting you out the house when you came out. I feel like, anyway, I'm gonna just leave that there. But they gave a good performance. The judges, I think the judges were more impressed with it than I was, but it was a good performance. You know, Lavin came through, and y'all know I love the House of Lavin. Y'all know I'm here for the House of Lavin, but their performance wasn't good. Mother Erica, who I love, I think is gorgeous. She was off. Her choreography was off. They missed the choreography a few times, so it just wasn't great. It wasn't great. And you know, they not used to it, honey. They not used to it. And so we get to the end, and Gucci is Superior House, which I was here for. I think they definitely, like I said, I wasn't as impressed with their floor performance as the judges were, but the judges were, and that's who has the final word. But I wasn't upset that they got Superior House. Now, the bottom 2 houses came down to Ebony and Lavin. Now, y'all know I wasn't here for that. Although I understood why Lavin was in the bottom, I did not like it. I did not like it that they were in the bottom. But I didn't understand it. I did. I understood why they were in the bottom. Okay. So, of course, they had to go head to head. Listen. I am not a ballroom expert. I don't know how much ballroom was in that battle, but when I tell you those two were battling, and I kind of felt bad because I kind of felt like, well, this was the week that nobody should have got chopped. Like last week, you could have chopped somebody. You know what I'm saying? This week, I feel like was the week that y'all should have just said, you know what? Y'all just did that. Y'all battle. Y'all show y'all heart. Fuck it. Both of y'all stay. Because when I tell you they battled. And I really felt bad. Even though I've been House of Lanvin, I've been repping for them the whole time. I really felt bad because I didn't want to see either one go home. And it came down to Megan Thee Stallion giving a tiebreaker. And she chose Lanvin. Lanvin stayed and everybody got chopped. But I honestly, I really felt like this should have been the week that nobody got chopped. I just do. Anyway, that's what it was, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. And was I too harsh? Do y'all feel where I'm coming from? Do I not know what the fuck to talk about? Let me know. Put it in them comments. Talk to y'all later. Peace.